Hey guys, today I got something special for you. I have been needing a car mount in my vehicle, so I went out and got the SYNCWIRE Car Mount. Supposedly this thing, it's heavy duty. This thing is heavy duty. Supposedly it's the end all be all. Comes with everything you need. Packaged very nicely. Look at this thing. All I did was cut it open. It was sealed. Comes with everything you need. Got wet wipes. Got all the stuff. Clean the targeted area with the alcohol pad. Leave for 5 hours at least after pasting before use. So we're gonna set it up now, and then we'll leave it for 5 hours, and I'll let you guys see the result. Universal. You could put this on a table or anything. Obviously I'm using it for my car. It's got all different kinds of options on it. Give you a shot, but all we got to do is clean the area, stick it, lick it and stick it, lick it and stick it. All right, so let's do it. How hard can it possibly be, right? But it locks into all different kind of positions, supposedly. I got a really cool place right about there that I'm gonna put it. So let's give it a shot. That's where your phone mounts in there. I'm gonna mount that up on the dash right about there. That's gonna be perfect for me. You'll have to find a place to put it. It works for you, but this is perfect for me. Now, some of y'all rich people may have your car. It's got the big Wham-A-Dine screen and all that kind of stuff, but some of us still like a nice car mount. And like I said, you could mount this on a table. You could mount this anywhere that you may need or want a phone mount location. That's pretty stiff right there. I was wondering how that worked. It's just super stiff. So you can kind of put it where you want it. We're going to clean the targeted area with alcohol. You can either, it looks like they got a wet wipe. You can use a bottle. It's got alcohol. If you need to know if your bottle has alcohol in it, you just spray a couple times and you should be able to taste the alcohol in it. Okay, yep, that's alcohol. I might wipe it down with their wipe as well. Let's take a look at theirs. Oh yeah, it smells good. Wipe it down. Key is just, you really don't want any dust. Don't want anything to violate that barrier there. I'll let that dry for a second. Then we're just gonna unstick it. Lock it in. That's really the long and short of it. And then this has a release. Don't do that. It's really tight, so that is a good thing. It snaps in there. All right. So all the components are super tight. All right. So now what we're gonna do? We cleaned it. We're gonna peel it. And we're gonna stick it right there. All right, now we gotta leave that for a while. All right, now the unique part of this, remember this ring. This ring, get 2 of them, but this is magnetic. So that ring goes, you gotta put this ring on your phone to make it work. So let's go investigate that portion of the deal. I'm going to put a little weight on top of that so that it really holds good. Just put a little bit of weight on there. Just try to press it down as much as I can. Make sure it sticks as good as it can. All right, now let's get to the other part, the foam part. So the good thing, I don't know if you noticed that mount, and I'll show it to you, but it has a place for your pop socket to go in. So really you're just putting this around that pop socket, or whatever they call those things. Just want to let you know they do give you a spare pad, so if you mess up you can put this on the bottom of the mount, and you could do it again. You could take it off and put it somewhere else. You could relocate it. So make sure you hold on to that in case you ever relocate it. All right, this is the same thing. Really, we're just gonna put it on there, right? Just putting it on there. Just clean it off just like before. Can let that dry. Just showing you a couple different mounting options. You can mount it anywhere, and the different ways that you can manipulate it. They also show that it, like if you have a Tesla type screen, it can fit behind it, and this is in many new vehicles. You can mount it to the back and still have your phone next to it, so you kind of have two different views, you know. But many different options as far as the mounting. There you go. As we talked about, just loosen that up, pops right in. Okay. All right. Now we're nice and dry. I'm just gonna peel this off. And if you're like me, you want it to be as centered as possible on there. They said to let this dry for 5 hours. Remember, we want to, this one, you know, leave it set for 5 hours just to let that glue have a chance to set. You know, even, you know, stickers always, longer you leave it on, the harder it is to get off. I'm sure you've noticed that on your child's chest of drawers. So before I show you that final mount, I'm going to go ahead and follow the directions, because on a lot of these things that I review, I don't follow the directions, so I don't give them a fair chance. So now I've heard on some other brands of this that this pop socket it's not deep enough to fit in, so we're going to find that out, and it's not strong enough to hold the phone, so we're going to find all these different things out on the SYNCWIRE to make sure that this is superior. We've already seen that it's simple. We know that it's superior. Don't know that I'm going to 100% be able to give you the reliable, but I can 100% tell you it is of heavy construction. I mean, it's definitely quality. That I'm not worried about. So I think the reliability, I can go ahead and give it a check mark, simple check mark. Is it superior to the other products? I don't know. Like I said, I talked to my son-in-law. His friend has one, and he said they tried his phone, somebody else's phone, and it just didn't work that good. So let's see. All right, until 5 hours. I'll fast forward 5 hours. All right, guys. Hasn't quite been 5 hours, but that's a nice looking car mount, let me tell you that. There's a little ring on my phone. Bam. Money. That, you know, everybody claims, you know, what's the best car mount. That, I don't know if it's the best, but it sure is a good one. And like I say, you can adjust it, and you just move this, tighten it, make it tight. Once you get it in the position you want, just tighten that. That thing ain't moving. Once you get this in the position you want, now I only got so many positions for mine. for right where I want it. So no matter when you're using this thing, when you're adjusting it, always make sure you hold down on this. You know, you don't want to create anything to make it come off of there. You know, it's not going to, but it's always better if you hold that down when you're making adjustments. Like I said, you can see all the different angles and movements. I could even make it up high. I could flip this around, you know. It's just all different types of setups, but I want it just like that, so that's how I'm gonna do it. Good to go. Works absolutely perfect. I couldn't ask for anything better. Give it definitely 5 out of 5. Big enough and deep enough for the pop socket, and very strong. I mean, that's not going anywhere. So, the other good thing about this mount, see that? So I don't have to have anything different to switch it because it's on a magnet, and it doesn't turn. So you just take it off. You can spin it when it's on there, but like while you're driving, that thing ain't moving. So it's good. It's good either way. Up and down. I mean, hey, you put it in a crawl. You can do whatever you want. Very strong magnet. Very strong. Not moving. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.